Hi, Madelaine. Great to see you.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. Madelaine, you've come to faith in God in recent times.
This year.
This year?
This year.
That's great. What was life like before you came to faith in God?
Well, I've done a lot of things. I've left school early. I've travelled around New Zealand. I've gone to music festivals. I've done fire dancing at midnight. And then married a military guy and lived in America for 7 years, which was a huge change.
Wow.
Yeah, really, really cool. I've been a very much just an atheist that was into new agey stuff and spiritual stuff and witchy stuff, and I say an atheist because you can be into those things without believing in any of it, really. When I look back on it, you want to believe in stuff, and that's the direction you kind of go in because, I don't know, it's a whole lot cooler than the church.
So what was it like with that kind of outlook on life?
Coping.
Yep.
Yep, it's all in you, really. So I'd say, you manage, you deal with a lot of things, your depression and your anxiety, and you're trying to find solutions to that, and you get by. But again, when that's all you know, it's sort of all you really know. I didn't end up particularly happy, as you do. Yeah.
So tell me, how did you kind of discover God, if I can put it that way?
Yeah.
Or did God discover you?
Yeah, I think probably God.
Yeah.
I think God had been trying to get through to me most of my life. I'd had moments of realizing that there's something more, but also desperately pursuing the more fleshy kind of hedonistic lifestyle, as people tend to do, without much consideration for, like, the spirit is a whole lot more important than your immediate wants. And so despite all of my trying to find God in various places, like the New Age, manifesting things and crystals and witchcraft and paganism and all of that, I ended up having one of my clients with a little old lady who Bible bashed me a wee bit, and I kind of loved her anyway, and now I've got a Bible in my car sitting next to me, and I'm at this point really, really desperate, and I thought may as well give it a go, even if it's fake. What's the harm, really, in trying? Because I really didn't believe in anything. I'd grown up with the idea that religion was really quite stupid and just a control mechanism. For the most part, it's the common secular worldview perception on religion. But when that's all you know and that's all your community's teaching you, it's just the norm. You don't look any deeper than that. And I didn't, and I'll admit that. Pretty ignorant, really. So I've got this Bible, God bless her, truly, and I've got some Jesus quotes because she put them on a card and gave them to me, and I thought it was cute, I guess, and it sort of stuck with me. And one day I was feeling really down, and it was in my car, so I opened up the Bible and read the Old Testament and didn't understand any of it.
Wow. And
it sounded awful, and I shouldn't have started there, but regardless, I managed. And I went and I got more books. So the little secondhand bookshop in Papanui is amazing. And I hid them in my car from my husband for months because I was embarrassed. And eventually he found them, and he told me he was also a Christian. He just didn't really want to tell me because he thought I would be really mean about it.
Oh, really? So two Christians in the one household.
We just didn't go there.
Not confessing.
No, he's a private person, but I think he thought I'd judge him pretty harshly. And in the past, I probably would have. Not proud of that, but honest.
So a little old lady gave you a Bible, you began reading it, you got other books about Christianity.
Yep.
What was driving that?
Just desperation for some. I've been, I'm big into the internet world, so Jordan Peterson, things like that. He's been very helpful, but he said at one point something along the lines of, it's better to act as if God exists.
Okay.
Even if he doesn't, it's better to act as if he does. And I kind of thought, I think that's true. So I'm just going to pretend.
So it started off as a sort of a trial.
It started off as just pretending, yeah.
Right.
I sort of figured the tradition's cool, the morals are cool. I would like to believe that there's something out there that cares about me. That would be pretty healing if it existed. And so I guess Jesus was like, cool, there's my in, and just which has been amazing. So I shared that with my husband, and he started introducing me and teaching me what he knew. He was raised Catholic.
Okay.
And he fell away from the church.
So he had a lot of background. You didn't have quite so much.
I had no background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Outside of being dragged to church a few times as a kid.
Yeah.
No background. It was all absolutely bizarre for me, to be honest. It still sounds weird to call myself a Christian because it's only been a year, but no, it's just, there's no going back.
Yeah, some say, in some ways, you can't unlearn something.
And I wouldn't want to.
No. So somehow you found your way to St Michael's Church in the middle of town.
My grandparents went there when I was a wee girl, so they dragged me along, obviously, and I'd go to Sunday school, and it was all very boring singing. I remember it was cool when the boat thing comes down.
Oh, the boat.
Yeah, that was always really interesting. But as a girl, that was about the highlight. Really, was just watching that come down.
So you attended church. What was the next step? Well, first of all, tell us, how did it feel attending church, perhaps for the first time for many years?
I mean, I don't know what to expect. I sort of snuck in the back and tried to hide, but it was the mini chapel on the side, so I couldn't hide because there was like 4 people, and then there was me crying in the corner.
You were crying.
Okay. I don't know why. There was just this absolute sense of relief, I guess, or like peace or acceptance or something like that.
Yes.
I don't know the word.
Yeah.
But
well, it must have been a very emotional.
I think to realise when you come from being a purely materialistic atheist, and there is nothing to the world other than survival and Darwinism, and that's it. It's robotic, it's just physical nothingness, really. I mean, and then suddenly you realise that there's actually objective goodness, and you actually see that for the first time. It's the most incredible thing, because I would have argued against objective goodness. There's no such thing as good, no such thing as evil, that whole rhetoric. No, there really is now. I can see it really obviously.
Wow.
But it's so healing. It's fantastic. It's not something to be like scared of.
Absolutely not. Yeah. It's quite a contrast with the popular idea of church singing musty hymns and sort of saying things by rote and all that stuff.
Yeah, no. I must admit, I had a phase of that, and to counter that, I was right. So I'm going to go study the liturgy. What is this? Like, I'm at St Michael's. I'm not at like a regular I wouldn't say regular, but a Protestant church where it's a little bit less candles and smells and bells and robes.
Yeah.
So, like, I love that tradition. But I want to know, what is it about? I mean, it's thousands of years of tradition. It's incredible. This is not just nothing, and it's not just people singing the same, it's the same songs we've been singing for a long time. There's a whole heap of history there. Yeah. It's amazing.
And you linked up with Father Jordan.
Father Jordan,
which is Father Simon and Father Jordan.
Yeah. So he kind of mentored me there for about a month or so until I kind of got a grasp of my new reality, I guess. He was cool and helped introduce me to the rest of the community, and now I think I've actually made some friends, and we go to Bible study, and it's my favourite part of the week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you feel you're learning as a disciple of Jesus, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're really, really, really good over there.
Wow.
And yeah, I don't know, and I think we're getting more active. There's more young people sort of popping up, it seems, which is really cool too.
That is cool. I mean, the social side of Christianity is really important, isn't it?
Yeah, and I sort of didn't understand that at all because I'd never really had community, let alone a social side of any community. So to actually feel like you've got, like church family to some extent, or people that just love and practice love and care about you on, I didn't know that existed.
Wow, what a discovery. Life-changing.
Well, it sounds
amazing.
Silly, but in the worldview that I was in, that for me, I had a very, very small family and not much community, so it was pretty life-altering.
Look, Madelaine, thank you so much for sharing. We could talk for hours, but I rejoice that you've made the greatest discovery anyone can make.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.